Real Rap Coalition podcast. Heavy on the coalition. My voice cracked a little bit, but it's black ass motherfucking roots in this bitch. We back doing another motherfucking tier list. And before we get into what we doing, who else we got in this motherfucker?
Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it, man, because like I put my other account in the background, but it's KTL, and the KTL stands for King Tier List. You know what I'm saying? And we're back here with another one, man. We did horror villains the other day. Now y'all see what we finna do. Also, there will be ads on here because I'm not paying for this shit right now. I don't feel like it. I put this shit together in the last minute. So whatever Adobe right now, maybe y'all will go buy their product because these fucks won't let you access their website without ads. But we're talking about adult cartoons, man. We went through a bunch of lists, looked through, saw, there's some that have like animes on there, which we didn't really feel like was fair.
Hey, hold
there's
on,
some that include.
John still gotta introduce himself.
Oh, he did. He said before me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my fault.
He said he was Johnny. But
continue, gangster.
Yeah, like so this shit, there's a couple of flaws, and we'll address them as we as we see it. But like there's shit that there's like lists with shows that are live action, which we don't feel is fair. Shit with like teen cartoons that doesn't really fit. I mean, there's like one or two of those on here, but we'll address it as we get to it. But adult cartoons is something I feel like as a group we talk about a lot. Me, Pujo, Slim, Roots, etc. Like we talk about these type of shits because even growing up, we was watching some shit that we ain't have no business watching, honestly. But like there's some classics, man, and it's always weird as an adult because it feels like shit was always better when you were young. Sometimes for nostalgia, sometimes it feels like the new shit doesn't measure up to what exactly you're trying to do. Fuck out of here. It just we'll see if the newer shit measures up to the old shit. We have all our categories here. We're gonna go ahead in the same manner as last time. We're probably gonna use F tier as the shit that we didn't see. Like it unless y'all want to use D, let's use D tier, and then F tier can be for the actual sorry garbage ass shit. Cause
for sure.
Fuck you doctor, whatever you are. Yeah, it's Blue Cross Blue Shield. Y'all owe me some money. I ain't forgot you fuckers got hit with a lawsuit. I am in the class action settlement. But all right. So y'all ready?
Hey, yeah.
American Dad. Johnny, where we putting American Dad, man? What do we got to say about?
I'm gonna keep it a 100% fact. Well, actual personal opinion. I think that shit fucking sucks, bro. I'm gonna keep it about.
You think that shit is
really?
ass?
100% ass cheeks, dog.
Like
I've never heard anybody say American Dad is ass.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, the alien. It's just, to me, it's a Family Guy ripoff. I just think it's just ass, but I don't find anything funny.
Ass or like C tier ass?
Me, honestly, I feel like my opinion shouldn't even matter because it's so ass to me. So
no, man, that's what it's about. It's about like what is.
I think it's a D tier. Nah, I'll keep it as C.
Okay,
I'll just see.
What do you think, Roots, man? We're starting out with some hot takes here, man.
So I never really got all the way into watching American Dad. Like I'll watch clips here and there. Like they got some fire songs on there. I forget what dude's name is, but the kid, that nigga,
Steve be singing like a bitch, boy.
Steve got some hits like a motherfucker. But like other than that, it wasn't that super crazy funny to me. Like I do also feel like it's a Family Guy ripoff. They replaced the dog. They replaced the dog with an alien, and also made him gay to cover the Stewie shit. So, I mean, it just seems like they were doing the same thing.
I mean, bro, I used to be watching the blocks, of programming that they would have on Adult Swim and shit. So like sometimes, like I think after they lost the rights to Family Guy for a while, so they had like all they had was American Dad. I do feel like compared to Family Guy, the highs are lower. Like it has less high highs, but I think it's probably more consistent all the way through. I don't think it like I can think of just some garbage ass American Dad shit.
So that shit's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, like I laugh, at some of that shit. Like and I'm not a person who laughs a lot at shit, like TV and movies and shit. But
Either,
I
bro.
would probably at least like it feels like it's such an iconic piece that it feels like it could be low S, but I'm willing to, say A tier. Where would you put it, Luke?
I would probably put it at C tier, brother. That's just me though.
All right. Well, by their powers combined, is a B tier acceptable to everyone?
I think that's all right. I think that'll probably piss people off less.
Yeah, people are they've already clicked off now. As soon as they heard John say that shit sucked, like
they got out of there.
All right, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Now
this has some way higher highs.
And it is a short show, bro. Like these are less than 15-minute episodes every time, so they had to do a lot.
Seems like they were coming off the back of Robot Chicken with that.
Yeah,
that was hitting.
What Luno rapped about that motherfucker and called a motherfucker a damn. I can't even remember what he called the freaking meat wad, but he called him some fucked up shit. But yeah,
Meatwad is absolutely hilarious, and that fries.
Meatwad is funny as a bitch, man. Like that motherfucker, I be laughing. Like the most laughs I get from that show is from Meatwad. Honestly, Aqua Teen Hunger Force kind of feel like an S tier to me. Like that shit, I can't think of no ass Aqua Teen because like how ass could it be, bro? It's a 12-minute show at most.
Right.
What you think, John?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I actually did watch that show a few times, but I've always been like super faded when I watched it. So it's just funny and shit. So I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm gonna put that shit A tier, bro. What the fuck?
This shit came out.
The
first episode was December 30th of 2000.
They really barely.
They dropped this whole one. Yeah, like
no, that shit might be kind of fire though, KTL. That shit is funny as fuck. No, I remember watching that shit and it just tripped me the fuck out. Like completely fucked me up. That shit had me all fucked up, bro.
So what do you think, Roots? You putting that shit at an A and an S?
I think that's actually one of the pioneers of adult television because it was so kind of new. Like I want to say Family Guy was like 99, 98 or some shit like that. And then South Park was somewhere around that time as well.
And then you had King of the Hill at that point too.
Right. So I think it being so iconic as far as adult shows, I think it has to go A tier. Or S tier, sorry.
All right. Well, that sounds
majority rules
here. All right, Roots, you wanted to talk about Archer. I'm gonna get this out the way.
Man,
I didn't really watch Archer. Like, my roommate watched the fuck out Archer, but I never really got into that shit like that.
Look, bro, and Pujols can attest to this. This is some of the funniest shit I've ever fucking watched, bro. They have, I want to say it's like, what is it, 10 to 12 seasons or some shit like that. And at least for the first 8 or 9, I can recite that shit almost identically, my nigga. I watched the fuck out of Archer, bro. I came across Archer when I was in high school. It was coming on FX. I saw the shit and I was like, this shit look goofy as hell. And I watched it and it's just so fucking funny, bro. It's extremely witty. Like I think this is more witty than like a Family Guy to me. The dialogue is absolutely hilarious. Like I said, it's extremely witty. Their main thing that they do is kind of like pop culture references.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll hear some shit that it does not belong in whatever context they're using it, but it just works and it's fucking hilarious. All the characters, everybody being different, everybody having their own little quirks and shit like that. That shit is just fucking funny as hell. And then they do some shit. The transitions that they do between scenes, they use the dialogue to transition the scene, if that makes sense. So like they'll be talking about something in this scene.
Next scene, they left off on the one.
Middle of that sentence. Yeah, in the middle of that sentence, it'll be a completely different scene with other people talking. and it's like they're finishing the conversation that was started.
Oh, that would fuck me up.
I always thought that was dope. I just always thought that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, S tier.
John, did you watch that shit?
I'll be honest with you, maybe once or twice, but I can't really put input on it, so I have to take Root's word for it. But
well,
I'm gonna be honest with you, it sounds like I want to watch that shit now.
There you go, Root.
I might go watch that shit.
Fire as fuck, bro.
I might watch.
Might end up. Matter of fact, let me erase this shit.
It's one of the only adult shows on Netflix that's never considered being canceled off of Netflix. Like they don't ever. That shit gets renewed constantly.